We are indeed complicated people, where we know that to be close, even in human relationships, is the desire of our hearts. But we also know that once we move close, we tend to move over another person rather than next to another person. We find ultimately that complexity residing even in our relationship with the Lord, where we were created to be close to our Creator. Yet at the same time, we seem to prefer a deistic kind of God who basically says, you don't mess with me, I won't mess with you. Yeah, I'll do my thing and you do yours. The personal God, however, who says, I am yours and you are mine, who says you belong to me, it sometimes can interfere with the things we might want to do. Silly illustration, but 2 days after I was married, my wife told me I needed to change before I left the house. And I could not believe that she was doing it. It's so stereotypic, I realize that. But who is she telling me how to dress? Well, it took me a little while to realize that I am hers and she is mine, not to mention the fact that I dressed slovenly would be perhaps one way to put it. And now I reflected something of her. To enter into a closer relationship, our lives have to change just a little bit. And so it is complicated. We are people who want to come close to people and to God, but we also recognize that our lives change as a result. That's one reason why it can be complicated. Another reason it can be complicated, that is, we want to be close, but we don't. We're not quite so sure, is because so many people, believers in Christ and unbelievers, there is this sense of shame and worthlessness that permeates their being. They can look like, they can look fine on the outside, but there is this sense of being unpresentable and worthless within. And indeed, the idea of being close to God warms their soul as well. But they believe it is utterly impossible because they are hideous before the Lord and they have to hide. To both groups, the Lord, He pursues. He pursues and He offers forgiveness of sins to those who want their own way and want to have their own kingdom. He pursues those who want to hide, and He covers them and brings them into Himself and speaks of love that is genuine, is not forced, which is His very inclination as He comes close to His people.